Hey, so I did say I was gonna make a second one. Here I am. I wanted to show off the second gift mom gave me, which are my first ever pair of these are capri shorts. I ain't never had anything like these before. This shirt I gave myself. This is my Rick and Morty shirt, and then this hat was a gift from my daughter, my beautiful daughter, who went to go see her sister, and it's gonna be staying at her sister with her Mima. Let's get right to the point. 2025 video 2, still filming on Chromebook, so I'm probably gonna use that app. So I'm stuck at 164 subscribers, alright? And in the last video, I put, if you look in the description, 2 creators who make great content, and they've both been stuck at 2.09 million subscribers all of 2024. And I found that very difficult to believe that they would not get 100 subscribers within like 6 to 8 month period, because I watched them all year. They make great content, and I feel like how YouTube blocks you after 300 views or 300 views. That way they make sure the views are legitimate before it goes to 301. That was a thing from the past. I think they do that also with subscribers. They want to make sure that your subscribers are maybe either active or they're not bots, whatever. I'm not exactly sure how it works. My last year of formal public school, in other words, not university, like public as in it's free for if you're like a child. This was it. It was Walter C. Young, and it was 1998. I am old AF. Now I'm gonna go through the names in the yearbook. In this particular book, I was in 8th grade, along with my sister. We're not twins. I just failed. I'm only gonna do A through C in the last names, A, B, and C, to try to keep this content within like 15 minutes. Okay, so let's start. Jose Abarca. Also, if I butcher your name, I am so sorry. I only need 36 of these people that I call out to subscribe. Just 36. Like, I just want to reach 200. That was my goal for last year. It's gonna have to carry through to this year. Jose Abarca, I do not know. Annie Abbasi, I don't know either. Andrew Acosta, don't know, even though I did know an Acosta. I feel like Doel Acosta. They look like they might be siblings. One of them Phil, like me and my sister. Samani Adames, don't know her. Jennifer Aguilar. I feel like they spell her name wrong. They have it Aguilar, but I feel like it's Aguilar. Marianela Alanis, Nicole Alexander. So far, I feel like I don't know anybody. Jaffer Ali, Jared Ali, Kristen Allman, James Alonso, Ann Alvis. I feel like I know her. I don't know why. Mabel Amador, Mabel Amador. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Leslie Andino, Angela Andrade, Patrick Anoni, Chad Anson, Vivian Arvedes. Looks like my little sister knew this person. Ian Arjun, Katie Armone. I knew Katie Armone. What's up, Katie? I remember you. Finally, one person I remember. Jose Arteaga. I feel like I remember him too. Jamie Arteta. I remember Jamie. He had the big biceps. Jamie Arteta. Andy Atkinson. George Austin. I think I remember him. He was the one we used to throw parties at his house. He used to live near Yvette Gomez's, but Miramar Ranch is not Southwest. So George Austin, I think he's the one whose house we threw them parties at. Ernie Avila, Melissa Babbitt, I feel like I remember her. Christine Back, Julie Bacon, Christine Baerga, Krishna Bahada Singh. Rest in peace, my brother. That was my best friend. When I went to the Awake, I'm sorry, or you view the body in the casket, It was so surreal, and it taught me to forgive no matter what, because that person, I had cut them off because I loaned them money, or I loaned them something and they were supposed to pay me back on a certain date. And when that date came, they're like, "Oh, my grandparents, they got my bank card." And after that, I was like, "Oh, alright." I stopped answering their calls. And then my buddy Krishna, who also passed away a year later, he called me and he was like, "What's that dude's number?" So I gave him their number. And then they call, the mom picks up, they're like, "Oh, they passed away." And so Krishna calls me back and he tells me the news. I'm like, GTFOH or whatever, get the F out of here. I checked the internet for a mortuary or whatever, and sure enough, not a mortuary, whatever it's called, there they were. They had just turned 28 years old, so they were like 28 and 1 week old. Stopped communicating with them for like the previous 90 days or so, because I was holding he's holding their trespasses that they had against me. So after that, I learned, even if you're not gonna associate with someone, because sometimes it's for the best, because maybe you might be tempted to do things that they do that are not right, like habits that you don't want to incorporate in your life. At the least, say hello once in a while, answer the phone. By the way, Laura, Alex, I love you guys. So Krishna Bahada saying R.I.P. my brother. Here's another one that I remember the face and the name. Chantel Bailey, Connie Badger, I remember that name, I feel. Corey Baker, Don Bala, or Baya in Spanish. Christopher Ballinger, Christopher with a K. Brian Banos, Robert Barcelo, Luis Barcenas, Michael Barron, I feel like I know. Ariana Barabi, I feel like I remember her too. Keith Barrios, Kellen Parten, Ted Barthel, Melissa Beckman, of course. I know Melissa Beckman. She was tall stature and young lady, beautiful young lady. We were all innocent children back then. Heaven forgive us. Jessica Bello or Bello, Mari Bengio, Elizabeth Benitez, Rafael Benitez, I feel like I remember him. Rusty Benjamin, Marissa Berman, I remember you. What's up? How are you? All you people who I'm calling out, please subscribe if you hear your name. Santiago Bermudez, or leave a comment or like the video. These are all people I went to school with. Charlene Bernard. Hey, Bernard, that's like my buddy. Well, that's his first name. Samir Bulabai. Oh, I butchered that. I'm so sorry. Bulabai. Richard Bilbao. I remember him. Christy Bitar. I remember this girl. Allison Blumenstein. What's up, Allison? Fernando Borges. Don't remember. Michelle Botana, Erica Braco. Erica's not smiling. What's up, Erica? Why are you not smiling? Doris Brankovich. I guess that's someone my sister knew. Their face looked familiar. David Brennan, Kevin Broughton, Chris Brown, Eric Burnham, Mike Burns, Gail Cabalbag, Daniel Caballero, I remember him. What's up, homie? Brenda Caban, Jason Cabezas. I remember Jason Cabezas. I don't know why I remember you. What's up, homie? Daniel Camilucci. Paul Campbell. I remember him and his sister. I think he's a millionaire now. If he invested right and he still held to his equity from the party. He started them phone parties. Him and his buddy. I think when they were in university. And then some Russian oligarchs, they bought out their company for millions. So he was a millionaire before he graduated university. Robert Campollo, Melissa Campolo, Angie Canetti. Angie, I remember you, and so does my boy Chris De La Paz. And my little sister knew you too, I guess. I think both my sisters knew you. Alex Capo, Janine Caraza, Candy Carona, David Carr. Hey, that's my name. Wilson Casillan, Chris Castro, Melanie Cepeda, Joe Chapman, Jose Chavez, Lani Chen. Oh, she looks like she's mad in her picture. Ricky Chung. Oh, Chung, that's the my pharmacist, the assistant pharmacy manager. That's her name. Tommy Chin. I remember Tommy Chin. What's up? How are you? Daniela Chusid. Looks like my sister knew this girl. Her face looks familiar. What's up, Daniela? That's my cousin, I think. But with one now. Caroline Clary. Jenny Clermont. Courtney Clinkscale. Excuse me. Alex Coelho. Lauren Conicelli. That looks like an Italian name. Johnson Colina. Sean Collins. Jennifer Colon, like Cristobal Colon. That's funny. That's Columbus's last name. Jennifer Colon. Amanda Conwell. Jeremy Cooper. Mark Coete. Kute. Ryan Copley. Again, if I butcher your name, I apologize. Sorry. Ryan Copley. We got Jimmy Corby. Nami Corpus. Jacob Coral. It says Susie Correa, but it doesn't show her picture. Azucena. I know Azucena because her and my boy, they have a child together, beautiful son, CJ. But they don't have her picture here. They have some dude's pictures, but it says her name, Susie Correa. George Cortez. Irina Cosillo. Looks like my sister knew Irina Cosillo. Joseph Crary. Kathleen Cronin. Kimberly Crowley. Anthony Crumley. Christina Cruz. Darine Cunningham. Looks like my sister knew this person. And that's it. Happy Saturday to everybody out there. Drive safe. Drive safe. Please don't drink and drive. Seat belts. Majority of people in this country die in car accidents. We're a car-centric country. This is the United States of America, where we got freedom, and that freedom comes at a cost.